Hey Liberty, how you doing? My name is Javaz Williams. I'm the personal training manager here at LaHaye. Today I'm going to talk you guys through some exercises that you can do on your own with no equipment. So what's going to happen is I'm going to talk you guys through what I want you to do. I'll demo it for you and then you guys will be able to get started. We're going to work at 45-second intervals. You have 20 seconds of rest in between. During those 45 seconds, what you want to do is try to get as many reps as you can with the best form. Let's get started. All right guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is called an integrated squat. And I like the integrated squat because it uses different planes of motion. The integrated squat is gonna begin just like your regular air squat, but the difference is we're gonna add a rotation, okay? So you're gonna start with your feet shoulder width apart, chest up nice and tall. As you go down, you're gonna keep your weight on your heels. You're gonna come back up, rotate your back foot, and keep that other foot facing forward. Coming back down, I'm here, rotating again, pivot my back foot, all right? So for 45 seconds, you guys would do that. If you wanna make it a little bit more difficult, you could take some cans and hold them in your hands just like dumbbells, and you do the same thing. All the way down, coming back up, rotating across. All right guys, so the next thing we're gonna do is a lateral lunge. And I really like the lateral lunge because we always have to remember we wanna train in all planes of motion. With the lateral lunge, we're gonna start with our feet together. I'm gonna step out to my left, my back leg is straight, this foot is flat on the ground, and I keep my chest up. I'm gonna reach all the way down, trying to touch the inside of my heel, and step back. Then I'm gonna step to the other side and do the same thing, stepping out, touch the inside of my heel, and then stepping back. If you have trouble getting all the way down, what I want you to do is step out as far as you can, as low as you can get, keeping this leg straight and this foot flat on the ground, stepping back, 45 seconds. So the next thing we're gonna do is called the shoulder matrix, but I like to call it bow and arrows. Essentially what you're gonna do is you're gonna start with one arm out in front, the other arm behind you. You're gonna rotate straight back, reaching all the way, arm in front, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're gonna rotate all the way across your body to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Working out abdominals. Again, if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, you can use cans, hold those in your hands, and they act just like dumbbells. So the next thing we're going to do is donkey kicks. And with the donkey kicks, we're gonna begin on all fours, okay? In a quadruped position. So you guys are gonna be on your knees and on your hands. And what you wanna work on doing is you extend your leg, you wanna keep your foot nice and flat, and you do not want to spill your hips. When I say spill your hips, I mean open it up, rotating like that. So you wanna keep your back nice and flat, my footprint on the ceiling up, alternating the other leg. To make it a little bit more difficult, whichever leg you lift up the opposite hand. So if I went my left leg, I'd go the right hand out. So the next thing we're gonna do is called the side crawl. So again, we're gonna be on the ground, we're gonna be on all fours, and what I want you to do is using your hands and your legs, you're gonna walk to your left, you're gonna take 5 steps to your left, and you're gonna come back 5 steps to your right. For the entire 45 seconds, you're gonna do that, okay? So what it will look like, I'll go down on all fours, keeping my back nice and straight, not piking at my hips, and not cranking my neck. On all fours. All right guys, so the next thing we're gonna do is called a long lever plank. A long lever plank is a little step up from a regular front plank, and the difference is your elbows are gonna be out further in front of your shoulders than if you were doing a front plank. If you have trouble with the long lever plank, you can always do a front plank and just work on building up your strength so you can go out further. With the long lever plank, I'm gonna start just like I would with the front plank, on my elbows, and then I walk them out further. I wanna be sure to keep my back nice and flat and drive my heels back. You wanna hold this the full 45 seconds. If you can't do it for the full 45 seconds, what you can do is hold it as long as you can and keep track so you know how you're progressing. All right guys, hey, thank you so much for your time. Before we get out of here, a couple things I want you guys to remember. One, I'm not there working with you, so you have to gauge your intensity, know where you are. Two, if you're having trouble with the move and you can't do it with the right form, regress, all right? Go back down. We want to do it the right way. We want to do it safely, and that way we're training the muscles right and we're decreasing our chance of injury. Thirdly, concerning the rounds, feel free to play with it however you want, but what I would recommend for my beginners is I would do 3 rounds. I would go 45 seconds on an exercise, take a 20-second break, 45 seconds on the next exercise, 20-second break. After you complete a whole sequence of those, I would start over. So 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds. After you complete the workout, be sure to give yourself an adequate cool down and do some stretching, get some flexibility in there. Guys, again, my name is Javaz Williams at Liberty University. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.